Shalom, shalom, shalom to the 12 tribes of Israel scattered to the four corners of Yah's great earth. We are back here again for yet another feast day from the Most High Himself. Yes, from the Most High Himself. Yes, sir. Now, you Negroes out there are talking about Easter and Resurrection Sunday and all this other bullshit. No. This is the Feast of First Fruits. Yah's appointed feast days, and we gonna get into it today. And as always, I'm gonna point it down to you in 2025. So remember, I ain't here to tickle your damn ears today, family. It's the Feast of First Fruits. And most of y'all don't even know what the fuck that means. Whoops. Y'all too busy watching that bullshit on your screens, chasing after money that ain't yours, and bowing down to these other nations like they're your damn saviors. The Most High commanded us to observe this feast, but look at y'all. Wearing crosses around your neck, celebrating Easter with bunny rabbits and colored eggs, eating ham like you ain't read Leviticus. Wake the fuck up. Today we're going to break down this Feast of First Fruits and connect it to what's happening right now, 2025. And I ain't sugarcoating shit. Y'all know me. The time for gentle words is over for you stiff-necked Negroes. Israel needs to wake up before it's too late. So part one, what is the Feast of First Fruits, you might ask? Well, let's start with the basics because most of y'all don't even know what the hell I'm talking about anyways. The Feast of First Fruits is commanded in Leviticus 23, 9 through 14. We're going to read through 9 through 11, though. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel. I don't see no other nations there. Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye be come into the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest. And he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord, to be accepted for you on the morrow after the Sabbath. The priest shall wave it. You see that right there, family? This ain't some made up holiday like y'all celebrating today. The Most High commanded this. This feast happens during the barley harvest in the spring. The people would take the first and best of their harvest and offer it to the Most High as a thanksgiving and recognition that He is the one who provided it. The word first fruits in Hebrew is Bikurim, which means first or earliest ripe. It's about giving the first and the best to the Most High. Look what Solomon says here. Proverbs 3, 9 through 10. Honor the Lord with thy substance, and with the first fruits of all thine increase. So shall thy barns be filled with plenty, and thy presses shall burst out with new wine. This feast teaches us a fundamental principle. Everything belongs to the Most High. When you give Him the first and best, you're acknowledging that He is the source of all your blessings. But look at us in 2025, family. We giving our first and best to who? To what? To these damn corporations? To these white-owned businesses? To these other nations that hate us? To these celebrities and athletes who don't give a fuck about you? Y'all giving your first fruits to everybody except the Most High. In this day and age, your first fruits ain't just crops, family. It's your time. It's your talent. It's your money. It's your energy. What do you give the first of your paycheck to? Rent to these slumlords? New shoes? The latest phone? What about the first of your time? Social media? Netflix? Video games? Y'all giving your first fruits to everything except the work of the Most High. And then y'all wonder why you broke, why you're struggling, why you niggas can't get ahead. It's because you're violating this fundamental principle. You giving your best to the world and giving the Most High your leftovers. Get the fuck out of here. So let's examine the spiritual significance of first fruits, family. What's it pointing to? Because the Feast of First Fruits ain't just about crops and harvests. It's a spiritual principle that points to something much bigger. Let's go see what it points to. 1 Corinthians 15. See what Paul's talking about here. 15, 20 to 23. And it says, but now is Christ risen from the dead, and become the first fruits of them that slept. For since by man came death, by man came also the resurrection of the dead. For as in Adam all die, even so in Christ shall all be made alive. But every man in his own order. Christ the first fruits, afterward they that are Christ's at his coming. So you see this right here, family. Christ is called the first fruits. He was the first to be resurrected to glory, showing us what's coming for the rest of the harvest. Us. That's you Negroes out there, the remnant who are following his appointed feasts. Not the ones out there still going out to the club, still got their mind on Babylon. This is talking about the remnant, the ones that are following his feast days, the ones that are doing his commandments, obeying, has faith in the Son, Yahushua HaMashiach. These are the ones that are going to be Christ's at his coming, that are going to resurrect from the dead if they be in the ground. So do you understand what I'm saying, black people? The first fruits offering was a prophetic shadow of Christ's resurrection. But there's more. Look at what James says. James 1, verse 18. Of his own will begat he us with the word of truth, that we should be a kind of first fruits of his creatures. We also are a kind of first fruits, family. The Most High has chosen us, Black Israel, to be his special possession, his first fruits among all the nations. But are we acting like it? Hell to the no. Look at us today. We acting like we're the last fruits, not the first. We're following behind every other damn nation, adopting their customs, their gods, their way of thinking. Come on, man. We should be leading the way in righteousness. But instead, we're following these other nations straight to the pit. Romans 8 and 23. Paul got some more words. And not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit. Even we ourselves, grown within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body. So we have the first fruits of the Spirit, family. The Most High gave us his Spirit as a down payment, a guarantee of what's coming. But most of y'all are quenching that Spirit. You're drowning it out with worldly music, worldly thoughts, worldly desires. You're suffocating the very Spirit that's supposed to guide you. In these last days of 2025, with all this chaos around us, economic collapse, wars, famines, earthquakes, the Most High is calling for his first fruits. He's looking for those who will stand up and be counted. Those who will be separate from this wicked world. But what are we doing? We blending in. We compromising. We're trying to be accepted by a world that hates us. Marrying they people. Happy about it. All up on social media with it. well, if the black man guy going out there with all the other women or whatever, I'm gonna go do it too. Keisha, 2 wrongs will make a right, Dumbo. The Most High didn't make no rules for y'all to just go up and just remix it. You ain't DJ Khaled. If they go fall off a cliff, you gonna follow them off too? Does that make any goddamn sense? The Most High is looking for his first fruits, and most of y'all are still green on the vine, not ready for harvest. The AI systems watching everything you do. The digital currency controlling what you buy and sell. The food shortages. The weather manipulation. All of this shit is happening while Black Israel is sleeping. The Most High is shaking everything that can be shaken, and y'all still holding on to the world like it's your damn savior. What's wrong with you niggas? When y'all gonna wake up out y'all slumber? When y'all gonna realize that this book holds all the information you will ever need about this wicked ass world? When y'all gonna depend on y'all and stop depending on the white man, the Arab man, the Hindu man, the Hispanic man, the African man, the Asian man? When are you guys gonna finally realize that the Most High is your only savior through his son Yahushua Mashiach? When are y'all gonna realize this? How long must you Negroes be asleep? Most High shaking his head right now, showing you all the signs that these people hate you, and you still saying, well, that's not everybody. Trying to find the needle in the haystack. They all like that. No matter what they say, they all feel the same way about you. Trust me, you bring a certain truth to their ass, they gonna show you their true colors. I have seen it. The most quote-unquote nice-looking heathen. But you tell them, hey, you ain't in this Bible. The Jesus didn't die for you. All of a sudden, that rattlesnake gets to shaking. That rattle going off. Their teeth are being bared in your face when you tell them that. But y'all don't want to believe that. Y'all want to wait until they finna have your ass in a noose and hanging your bitch ass from a tree. That's when y'all gonna finally wake up? Is that what the Most High gonna have to do? To stir you Negroes out of slumber? We been trying to wake y'all ass. Y'all in a deep sleep, Matrix style. But y'all don't want to wake up. Y'all love, absolutely love being on the bottom. Y'all love it. But anywho, part 3. The wave offering in our current situation today. So let's talk about this wave offering, yes? Leviticus 23:11. The priest would wave the sheaf of first fruits before the Lord. This wasn't just some random motion, family. It had meaning. Leviticus 23:11, then it reads, and he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord to be accepted for you. On the morrow after the Sabbath, the priest shall wave it. The Hebrew word for wave is tenufa, which means to move back and forth. The rabbis teach that it was waved in all 4 directions, north, south, east, and west, and up and down, showing that the Most High rules over what? Everything. Now in our day to day, we seeing a wave of judgment coming over this entire earth. Economic systems waving and crashing. Nations waving and falling. Weather patterns waving out of control. Boy, you see it? People saying Tornado Alley has changed. Boy, yes it has. I live in Tornado Alley. I see it. It's shifting. Places that don't get tornadoes, get tornadoes. Just wait till hurricane season. Watch what happens. It's the Most High showing that he rules over everything, family. But here's the fucked up part here. While everything is waving and shaking around, black Israelites are standing still, frozen in fear, paralyzed by confusion. The Most High is waving judgment across this earth, and y'all ain't even moving. Amos 9:9 says this: For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations. That's where we at. Like as corn is sifted in a sieve. Yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. You see that? The Most High is sifting us. He's waving us back and forth to separate the true grain from the chaff. Today, with all these trials and tribulations, he's seeing who's real and who's fake. Who's standing on his word and who's standing on this world. Boy, a lot of y'all standing on this world too. I don't know how many of y'all Negroes are going to reject my correction. I ain't doing it for my health. I'm telling you what the Most High said, and y'all getting mad at me. Muting me. Blocking me like that's going to do something. Y'all ain't blocking me. You blocking the Most High. But you can't block him. I'm just the messenger. You can't block the message. Because he'll just send somebody else to do it. What, you going to block everybody on the earth? At some point, that grace going to run out and the Most High going to do away with your ass. Every day, I'm watching you Negroes die. Every day, across my news feed. Every day, another one of y'all dead. Across the whole earth. Not just America. I got my news feed set up for the whole earth. Y'all dying across the board. Getting murked in all countries. Most High ain't playing with you Negroes no more. Oh, he's a loving God. Well, show that to my news feed. The obituaries continue to fill up. The cemeteries getting overcrowded with you Negroes. How many more is the Most High going to have to kill before y'all wake up? Is he going to have to kill your mama? Is he going to have to kill your daddy? Is he going to have to kill your kids? Your husband? Your wife? Your cousins? Your uncles? Your aunties? Grandma and granddad? He going to have to kill them all for you to pay attention? Because if he kill you, that's game over. You die in your sins. Goodbye. Good luck. Judgment is going to come and you will be thrown in the garbage can. Forever. Is that what y'all want? Y'all want to be discarded like trash? Depart from me, you worker of iniquity? Is that what y'all looking for? Because that's the path y'all on right now. Look at what's happening right now, family. The global financial reset they pushed through. That's a wave. The food shortages hitting our communities the hardest. That's a wave. The new surveillance laws they just passed. That's a wave. The wars breaking out in Africa, in the Middle East. That's a wave. And what are y'all doing while all this waving is happening? You're on social media arguing about celebrity bullshit. Chasing after the latest fashion. Watching sports like your life depends on it. Got the NBA playoffs going on right now. Y'all Negroes are knee deep in there. LeBron, Curry, Anthony Edwards. Well, the Most High got the entire world plummeting towards chaos. Y'all glued to your TV screen watching bullshit ass rigged sports. Betting on rigged sports. Vegas got that shit hand in hand. They know who gonna win. They know who gonna lose. Your bitch ass out there still watching like it matters. You retarded as hell. These people making millions to fool your stupid ass. They ain't nothing but actors, family. There ain't nothing real on that TV screen. Actors. They getting paid like an actor. NBA Finals is an act, a movie. Why do you think they can make these basketball and sport movies look so real? Because they already doing it in real life, quote unquote. Super Bowl, rigged as hell. Don't stop you Negroes from watching it. Going out, getting your wings and pizza and whatever, and plopping your fat ass on the couch for 3-4 hours watching fake ass sports. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. I used to be that way. Until the Most High woke me up. But I used to always question that shit anyway. Y'all don't even question it. I tell y'all it's fake. Y'all call me a conspiracy theorist. All the evidence that's going on right now. Showing you it's fake. Magnet balls. They can control the ball. They can control if the ball go in or out. They got the technology to do it. Flopping. Fake foul calls. Come on, man. Actors. Ain't no different than looking at Denzel Washington in his own movie. LeBron James is an actor. Stephen Curry is an actor. Anthony Edwards is an actor. Donovan Mitchell is an actor. All of them. They getting paid to deceive your dumb ass. Just like the fake ass astronauts. Y'all thought Katy Perry went to the goddamn space. Oh man. At least some of y'all were making fun of this shit. Okay, I'll give y'all that. Some of y'all waking up. But the majority of y'all still sleep. Got Oprah fake crying on TV screen. Whoo, child. Oh my goodness. Whoo. This where we at, family. This where we at 2025, man. The Most High making a mockery of all this shit. And y'all still sitting back like it's real. Woo, child, boy. I never met such a stupid people, man. My goodness. Most High wasn't lying when he said, these are sottish children. Sottish means stupid. Most High called y'all stupid. He called y'all all kind of names in the book. But y'all still say, oh, he's a loving God. He would never say such a thing. Most High had a lot of choice words for his people. And those choice words still apply today because y'all are extra stupid. Boy, the fluoride is working. The GMOs are doing this thing. My goodness. Whoo, child. Whoo! We supposed to be the smartest on the earth. Most High gave us brains, but we don't even use it. My goodness. My goodness. Too busy wasting our brain cells playing NBA 2K and Madden. Y'all Negroes. Yes, sir. Oh, my goodness, Father Yah. Woo! I didn't think I was going to go that way. I was trying to keep it simple. Yet the spirit was like, nah, we got to talk about it. But y'all crazy, man. You distracted while the Most High is waving judgment over this whole earth. The priest would wave the first fruits offering to show that it belonged to the Most High. Today, the Most High is waving this entire world to show that it all belongs to him. And he's about to reclaim what's his. Part number 4 here. The barley harvest in the state of black Israel today. Now let's talk about the barley. The Feast of First Fruits happened, as I said, during the barley harvest. Why barley? Because barley was the first grain to ripen in Israel. It represents the first of the harvest. Exodus 9, 31 and 32. And the flax and the barley was smitten, for the barley was in the ear, and the flax was bold. But the wheat and the rye were not smitten, for they were not grown up. During the plagues in Egypt, family, the barley was destroyed, but not the wheat, because the barley ripens first. The barley represents those who are ready when judgment comes. But let me ask you something. In 2025, is Israel ready? Are we ripe for harvest? Hell nah. Most of us are still green on the vine, still attached to this world, still not ready to be gathered. Revelation 14 and 15. Check this out. And another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the crown, thrust in thy sickle and reap, for the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. The harvest is coming, family. The sickle is ready. But are you ready? Is your heart ready to be harvested? Or are you still green with worldliness, with sin, with compromise? Look at the state of these Negroes today. We more divided than ever. We're fighting over doctrines while the world is burning around us. Some of us think we're Israelites, but still celebrate Christmas and Easter. Some of us know we're Israelites, but still eat pork and shellfish. Some of us know the truth, but are too scared to live it. The barley had to be ripe to be harvested. It had to be ready. But our people are still growing, still maturing, still trying to figure out which way is up. And while we're taking our sweet ass time to get ready, the Most High's patience is running out. The judgment that's falling on these other nations is about to fall on us if we don't get our shit together. The economic collapse we see in 2025, that's just the beginning. The food shortages, that's just the start. The wars and rumors of wars, that's just the warm-up, family. The real judgment is coming. And if you ain't right, if you ain't ready, you're going to get your ass left behind. Left behind. Do you understand me? Part 5. The Omer count and our preparation. So after the Feast of First Fruits, Israel will begin counting 50 days until Shavuot or Pentecost. This is called counting the Omer. Each day they will count and prepare themselves for receiving the Torah at Mount Sinai. Leviticus 23, 15 and 16. And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering. 7 Sabbaths shall be complete. Even unto the morrow after the 7th Sabbath shall ye number 50 days. And ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord. This counting wasn't just some mindless ritual, family. It was a time of preparation. A time of purification. A time of getting ready to meet with the Most High. The word Omer literally means a sheaf or a measure. It's about measuring your spiritual growth, counting your progress, examining yourself daily. But look at us today. We ain't counting shit except our money, our followers, and our problems. We ain't measuring our spiritual growth. We ain't examining ourselves. We just floating through life like we got all the time in the goddamn world. 2 Corinthians 13 and 5. What does Paul got to say about that, huh? Paul says, examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahushua Mashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates. The Most High is telling us to examine ourselves, to test ourselves, to see if we're really in the faith or just playing church. But most of y'all don't want that kind of self-examination because you know you ain't ready. And you know you ain't right with the Most High. In these last days of 2025, with the one world government gaining more power every day, with the digital ID system tracking everything you do, food shortages getting worse, with the weather manipulation causing disasters, we need to be counting every day, preparing every day, examining ourselves every day. The Omer count was about getting ready for Shavuot, when Israel received the Torah. Today, we need to be getting ready for the return of the Messiah. He coming back to judge this wicked world, and if you ain't ready, if you ain't prepared, if you ain't purified, you gonna get caught with your pants down. Pants down, bare butt, booty naked. Every day counts. Every moment matters. But y'all wasting time on TikTok. Wasting time arguing on social media. Wasting time chasing after money that's about to become worthless when this whole system collapses. The Most High is counting down, but y'all ain't even looking at the clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Y'all better be like that white rabbit in the Alice in Wonderland. I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna be late. Part 6. The offering in our sacrifice. Now let's talk about the offering itself. The first fruits offering wasn't just bringing a sheaf of barley to the temple. There were specific requirements. And ye shall offer that day. Leviticus 23, 12 and 13. And ye shall offer that day when ye wave the sheaf and he lamb without blemish of the first year for a burnt offering unto the Lord. And the meat offering thereof shall be 2/10 deals of fine flour mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet savor. And the drink offering thereof shall be of wine, the 4th part of an hin. So you see, a lamb without blemish, fine flour mingled with oil, wine for a drink offering. This wasn't some half-ass offering, family. This was giving your best to the Most High Yah. The lamb without blemish represented perfection. The fine flour represented purity. The oil represented the spirit. The wine represented joy and sacrifice. But what are we offering the Most High in 2025, huh? Blemished lives full of sin. Impure hearts full of worldliness. Spirits that resist his spirit. Joyless service that feels like a burden. Hello, Christianity. Islam. That's what you're doing to our people. Malachi 1 and 8 says this. And if he offer the blind for sacrifice, is it not evil? And if he offer the lame and sick, is it not evil? Offer it now unto thy governor. Will he be pleased with thee, or accept thy person, saith the Lord of hosts. The Most High is asking why we're giving him our worst when we give the world our best. You wouldn't give your boss a half-ass report now, would you? You wouldn't give your landlord half the rent now, would you? But you'll give the Most High half-ass worship, Christians. Half-hearted prayer, Muslims. Half-committed lives. In 2025, what are you sacrificing for the truth? What are you giving up to follow the Most High's ways? Some of y'all ain't sacrificing shit. You want to follow the Most High as long as it's convenient, as long as it doesn't cost you anything. But let me tell you niggas something. In these last days, it's going to cost you. It's going to require sacrifice. The system is designed to force you to compromise. The digital currency that's coming, the social credit score that's coming, the food rationing that's on the way. It's all designed to make you bow down to the beast system. And what you gonna do when they say you can't buy food unless you serve them, unless you bow down to their system, quote unquote, the mark? What you gonna do when they say your children can't go to school unless you compromise? What you gonna do when they say you can't work unless you bow down? The first fruits offering was a sacrifice. It cost something. And following the Most High 2025 is going to cost you something. The question is, are you willing to pay the price? Part 7. And the final part. Because you know I like to end on part 7. The promise of abundance in the coming judgment. Now listen to this promise that comes with the Feast of First Fruits. Leviticus 23 and 14. And ye shall eat neither bread, nor parched corn, nor green ears, until the selfsame day that ye have brought an offering unto your God. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. Israel couldn't eat of the new harvest until they had offered the first fruits to the Most High. But after they offered the first fruits, they could enjoy abundance. They could eat of the entire harvest. This is the principle, family. When you honor the Most High with your first fruits, He opens the floodgates of blessing on the rest of what you have. Proverbs 3, 9 and 10. Honor the Lord with thy substance, and with the first fruits of thine increase. So shall thy barns be filled with plenty, and thy presses shall burst out with new wine. Reiterating the same verse I did in the beginning. You see that right there, though. So shall. It's a promise. When you honor the Most High with your first fruits, He promised to fill your barns with plenty. But most of y'all ain't experiencing this abundance because you ain't honoring Him with your first fruits. That's why you're on social media crying. That's why you're on there begging, depressed, wondering why your life is on the down low. Why you're struggling. Why the Most High ain't listening to your prayers. It's because you ain't honoring Him with your best. You're putting Him on the back burner. You're putting Babylon ahead of Him. You think He's finna honor you when you ain't honoring Him? The Most High ain't no genie, family. This ain't Aladdin. The Most High requires obedience. And if you do not give Him obedience, He ain't going to give you shit. You can count your prayers and throw them in the garbage. They ain't reaching Him. Going straight to voicemail. Please try your call again later. That's what's happening. That's why you Negroes can't get ahead right now. The Most High got you on the block list. Why you got me on that block list? Your call has been muted. When y'all niggas gonna understand and realize this? Today, with the food shortages, economic collapses, and inflation through the roof, the Most High is still promising abundance to those Israelites who honor Him. Not the fake prosperity gospel bullshit that these preachers are selling. I'm talking about real abundance. Having what you need when you need it. Don't nobody need another car. You can't eat your car. Don't nobody need a big old house. You can't eat your house when you hungry. You can't eat your clothes and shoes when you hungry. Some of y'all will try though. Empty calories. While the world is starving, no family, the Most High will feed His people. While the world is lacking, the Most High will provide for His people. But this promise, as I said, is conditional. It comes after. I repeat, after. For the niggas in the back, after you honor him with your first fruits. But there's a flip side to this promise. Judgment for those who don't honor him. This the one y'all don't want to be on the side of. Malachi 3:8-9. Will a man rob God? Boy, little preachers love this one. Yet ye have robbed me. But ye say, wherein have we robbed thee? In tithes and offerings. Ye are cursed with a curse, for ye have robbed me, even his whole nation. So when you withhold from the Most High what belongs to him, you bring a curse on yourself. And look at our communities today in 2025. Poverty, violence, disease, broken families. We experiencing a curse because we robbed God of what belongs to him. Your best, niggas. The famines we seeing in 2025, the economic collapse, the social breakdown is all a part of the judgment that comes when we Israelites don't honor him with our first fruits. The harvest is ready, but where are you? The finale, the ending part. Let me bring this home. The first fruits points to a greater harvest that's coming. The Most High is about to harvest his entire earth. He's about to separate the wheat from the tares, the sheep from the goats, the righteous from the wicked. Matthew 13:39. Yahushua says the enemy that sold them is the devil, a.k.a. this system. Devil ain't real, family. Get that out of your head. Symbolic of the system, the adversary, the ones that are against the Most High. The harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels. The harvest is the end of the world. And look around you in 2025. Doesn't it look like the end is near? The signs are everywhere. Wars, famines, earthquakes, pestilences. Everything the Messiah prophesied is happening right now. Finishing Revelation 14, verse 16 now. For the time has come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. And he that sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped. The harvest is coming, family. The sickle is ready. But are you ready? Is your heart ready to be harvested? Or are you still green with that worldliness, with that sin, with that compromise? The title of this message is, The Harvest is Ready, but where the fuck are you? And that's the question the Most High is asking each one of you niggas today. Where are you? Are you hiding in sin like Adam in the garden? Are you running from your calling like Jonah? Are you compromising like the Israelites who bowed to Baal? Where the fuck are you? The Most High looking for his first fruits. He looking for those who will stand up and be counted. Those who will be separated from this wicked world. Those who will offer themselves as living sacrifices. Romans 12:1 says this. What you got to say, Paul? I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yah, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yah, which is your reasonable service. There is your reasonable service. This is the minimum requirement, to offer yourself as a living sacrifice. But most of y'all can't even do the minimum. You're a bunch of lazy ass niggas. But y'all would do the maximum for your boss at the job, though, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Abominable behavior. The Most High can kill your boss, stomp on him like a roach. But yeah, you honor that nigga more than him. What the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? Cuckoo in the brain. Black people, I'm not here to make you feel good. I'm here to wake you the fuck up. The Feast of First Fruits isn't just some ancient ritual. It's a prophetic shadow of what's happening right now in 2025. The Most High is separating his first fruits from the rest of the harvest. He's looking for those who are ripe, those who are ready. those who are willing to be offered in these final days, with everything falling apart around us, you have a choice to make, black people. Will you be among the first fruits? Will you be among those who are ready when the Messiah returns? Will you be among those who have prepared themselves as a bride prepares for her husband? Or will you be among those who are left behind? Those who are still green with worldliness when the sickle comes. Those who are still attached to this world when it all burns down. The choice is yours. But you don't have much time left to decide. The signs are all around us. The prophecies are being fulfilled before our eyes. The harvest is coming. So I ask you one final time. The harvest is ready. But where the fuck are you? Get right with the Most High today. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Today. Because tomorrow ain't promising nobody in these last days. Honor him with your first fruits. Give him your best. Not your leftovers. Prepare yourself as a part of the first fruits harvest. Because when that sickle comes, and it's coming soon, you want to be ready. The Feast of First Fruits isn't just about remembering the past. It's about preparing for the future. A future that's rushing toward us faster than most y'all realize. Wake up, Israel. The harvest is ready. The question is, are you? Most High Yah, shake your people. Wake them from their slumber. Prepare them as first fruits worthy of your kingdom, Yah. Let them not be caught unaware when the harvest comes. In the name of your Son, the ultimate first fruits, we pray. Amen. Class dismissed.